So in today's video, I want to talk about the holiday season, specifically about making a purchase on a new or refurbished Mac in the holiday season in 2021, whether you're shopping for yourself or someone else. This is a really weird year, not just because of chip shortages and COVID, but because of an Apple Silicon transition and newly released machines and things that we're anticipating. It's all very confusing. So in today's video, I want to try to break it down. Which Macs are a good option to buy? Which can you actually get in time for the holidays? And what should you watch out for? Let's talk about all of that. Today's video is sponsored by iFixit. Sometimes the best computer decision you can make for the holidays is to show some love to the one you already own. In light of this, iFixit is offering free shipping on all orders over $50 until December 14th. You can use code 4U to apply this offer. If you need to upgrade some RAM, replace a display, change out an SSD, or just pick up an iFixit toolkit for you or someone else, now is a great time to do it. You might also enjoy saving 20% on laptop battery fix kits if your battery needs a little bit of love as well. And that offer runs until December 20th. So check out the links in the description below to check out iFixit's parts, tools, and resources. And now back to the video. Okay, so I want to start this video off by talking about something that you have to watch out for now more than ever because of the Apple Silicon transition. When retailers advertise deals on Apple products, oftentimes what they fail to disclose is that they're actually selling old stock, previous models at a discount. Now that's not inherently a problem, especially in the olden times when Apple would be updating sometimes more than once a year with new Intel processors and not really changing anything else about the device. You could score the previous one for $200 or $300 off and call it a day. But now you really have to watch out because it's very easy to find deals that seem great until you realize that you're buying older Intel Macs at Apple Silicon prices. So for example, as of right now when I'm filming this video, Best Buy has a deal where they're advertising hundreds of dollars in savings on Apple products, but when you actually go and look at the Macs, a lot of them are Intel 13 and 16-inch MacBook Pros that are still being sold for Apple Silicon price tags. They just have Intel processors. So I don't know about you, but I would not be paying $2,000 right now for an Intel 16-inch. I would not pay $1,200 or $1,300 for the 4 Thunderbolt port version of the Intel 13-inch from 2020. That is one that I have seen a lot on the internet, and it looks great because you get to say originally $1799, now $1199 or $1299. It looks like a great discount, but you're buying a quad-core previous generation i5. It's not worth it at all. To be honest, if you're looking to buy any Mac and you're getting anywhere close to $2,000, you should only be looking in one direction, and that is directly over here at the new 14-inch MacBook Pro. No matter what you're trying to buy, if you're getting anywhere close to $2,000, put this at the top of your list. Now, if you actually go on Apple's website and you try to buy, let's say, a base model 14-inch MacBook Pro, you'll find that the shipping times have slipped all the way back to the end of December, so not in time for the holiday season. However, if you do have Apple stores near you, keep an eye on that. Also keep an eye on third-party retailers like B&H, Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon. Oftentimes they'll have stock, even if it's not discounted, just at MSRP, but they'll actually be able to get you those things in time for the holidays if this is a gift, for example. And honestly, I think the base model 14-inch MacBook Pro is a really good value. It sort of almost bridges the gap between being the expensive Pro, not for the average person, but also being almost affordable enough to be for the average person. So with the double binned model, you're still getting an 8-core CPU, which can match the performance more or less of like a Ryzen 5 3600X, really powerful desktop processor. You're getting very solid graphics. They're like RTX 3050 level, so fantastic performance. But As we talked about in my comprehensive breakdown of the various different models of 14-inch MacBook Pro, the base model has the best battery life and the best temperatures, so that's fantastic. And you're also still getting all of the other fantastic features like the ports, the display, the ProMotion, all of that stuff for $2,000. I think it's a really good deal. It's also important to keep in mind that if you are looking to make a decision between like an M1 MacBook Pro and an M1 Pro MacBook Pro, if you are upgrading to 16 gigabytes of RAM or 512 gigabytes of storage, then ignore this. Absolutely ignore this. It's only like $300 extra to step up to the MacBook Pro. Now, the exception to that would be if you are able to find deals on the M1 products, because I think it's important to really break down that as exciting and new and fresh and pretty as the new MacBooks are, the M1s are still here and they're still really good. So if you want the new 14-inch MacBook Pro, great, go for it. If you can find one that's gonna get here for the holidays as a gift, absolutely fantastic plan, but definitely keep an eye out for deals on the M1s because these have been out for a year. You can get these very readily and the deals exist. I think the best deal that you could possibly find is an Apple refurbished M1 MacBook Air. Go onto the refurbished store right now. There are loads of MacBook Airs on there and they start at $850 for the base model. I mean, that's just an insane value. Absolutely one of the best deals on any computer out there right now. Another thing worth checking out is the M1 Mac Mini. This maybe isn't something that's as popular during the holiday season, but you can get M1 Mac Minis for less than $600 from Apple refurbished. That is, again, an absolutely insane deal. And on the refurbished products, in most zip codes, you can get them delivered in 24 hours for $8, or they'll come in a couple of days for free. So if you need something last minute, that's a great way to go. And the refurbished store is also a great place to find deals on the M1 MacBook Pro. Like I said earlier, if you configure this thing with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of storage, it becomes very close in price to the 14-inch to the point where you should probably just go for this. But you can get an M1 MacBook Pro with 16 and 512 for $1,439 on the refurbished store, and that represents a savings of $560 over the 14-inch. So maybe that would be worth considering. So yeah, the Apple certified refurbished store has some really great deals and you can get those M1 products really, really fast. So if you still need last minute stuff, it's a great place to go. Other places to look for deals are Micro Center. Micro Center always has Apple products on pretty decent discounts. So at stores near me, you can pick up a new MacBook Air for $880 in the base configuration. You can also pick up even something older like refurbished mid-2017 for $450. And really interestingly, Micro Center is also offering $50 off on a lot of the configurations of the new MacBook Pro. So that's definitely something to keep in mind if you're looking for not only finding one in stock, but saving $50 as well. Now, another feature for comparing prices that I've built right into this video is YouTube's product tagging. This is a new feature that they've been rolling out lately, and it basically allows me to directly tag what I'm talking about in the video. So if you're watching on mobile, you'll probably see a little shopping bag and view products in this video. If you're watching on desktop, you might see a product shelf right below the video, and basically if you click on those, it'll allow you to compare different retailers and see what prices are to see if they're competitive. I think one of the best places to buy, especially M1 stuff, is Apple refurbished, but depending on when you're watching that video, there could be some deals, so check out the tagged products on this video. For example, as of the time of recording, clicking the link down below, I saw the 512 gigabyte version of the MacBook Air for $1099 from Best Buy and B&H. and Micro Center as well, and it lets you see all of those retailers right in a list, so that could be useful. So that's an idea of where you can look to find deals on Apple products. It's maybe not the most lucrative season to be buying technology products, right? We have chip shortages. The new MacBook Pros are pretty considerably back ordered if you try to order through Apple directly, and honestly, the deals out there aren't that crazy good to begin with, but given the parameters of 2021, I think there are some pretty good deals to be had if you are buying a computer for yourself or for a family member. I think the M1s are a really good gold mine of finding a couple $100s off here or there, which can easily bring these MacBooks under $1,000. And I think, honestly, you can't go wrong. Yeah, the M1s aren't the most exciting. We've also got rumors of a new M2 MacBook Air that could be coming out in the next couple of months. But here's the thing. Even if you want to wait for that, even if you want to wait until March or April for a new M2 MacBook Air, we don't know what the starting price for that will be. It's possible Apple will increase it. It'll take another couple of months for those to hit refurbished stores to get anywhere near the prices that we're seeing now on M1 MacBook Airs. And also, buy now what you need now. If you need a laptop right this very second, $850 for a refurbished M1 MacBook Air, it's hard to pass up. It's a really good deal. So hopefully you found some of the resources and information in this video helpful. I'll try to leave some links down below, but keep in mind that things will change, so it's possible that prices will be different or links might stop working. Anyway, let me know what you think is the best holiday deal on a MacBook out there. Let me know if you found this video helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.